This is Daily Zohar Habib Shot, day 136, and we're at the Zayin of a base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lines down. And we're talking about the Yud of Yehi Or. Actually, the Yud at the end of Yehi. So, so it said yesterday that this came from the Avir law. Now, Avir obviously is airspace, but here is not taken literally. But I saw in the Sulam that Avir became Or. Avir comes Yehi, Yud at the end, and Or. Because you take the Yud from Avir, you move it, and now it becomes the Yud, Avir. Yud Or. Yehi, the Yud at the end, Or. So came in the high Yud Ispashit. Since this Yud was expanded from the Avir below to code below, Madishtar Ishtakach Or. So what's left after Yud is taken out from Avir and made into a dependent entity is Or. So in essence, the Avir, which is some metaphor for a higher form of abstract, beyond comprehension emanation, that you take the Yud out of it and becomes an Or, but it's an Or of Olam Hazeh, not a lower form of Or, not the Or which is in the Avir Elyon. And the essence, the Avir has the Yud inside. Here the Yud is outside. The Avir is higher. Yud is part of the word. Here the Yud is separate. Yehi, Yud at the end, Or. So came now a Yud Ispashit, Madishtar Ishtakach. Once this Yud is extracted, I think that before I said, a moment ago I said that once this Yud is emanates from above, but here means what it's once the Yud is extracted from the Avir, Madishtar Ishtakach Or, Murazadu Avir, Stima, from the secret of the hidden Avir. Kashtakach mi'inei nekuda kadma Yud, when there is Ishtakach, I guess here means when it's removed from it. The initial Yud from the higher form, Iskal Basar Olei, it then becomes something which becomes revealed upon it from on high, in other words, a separate letter. But sometimes Mati below Mati. Sometimes this Yud, which is obviously represents a high madrega of shlemus, because that's what Yud always represents. Sometimes it connects to the Or, sometimes it doesn't connect to the Or. Came this Pasha, Nafak, but in any event, once it's extracted, it came out. View Or the Shtar Avir, and that's the Or which left from Avir. Find Or the Kvar Hava, it's in light which already existed. But Kaim of a Nafik Vistalik, it came out and was removed from on high, and then was removed, Bizganis. That's from the Geniza. Evidently it's the Yud. The Yud eliminated Or, and then it was removed from the Or. It doesn't have the connection anymore. I guess sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Mati below Mati. What's left? So, Lishtar Chanekuda Minei. And there's a dot left from it. And according to the Derech Emes, in Or, there's a dot on top of the Cholam. That's the dot which is left from the Yud. Okay, there's this Nakuda, which is left from the Yud, even after the Yud is removed, and it sometimes connects, sometimes doesn't connect. Mevi Mati Tadir B'Arkanizu. That's always there in a hidden way. So again, sometimes there's this emanation from the higher Yud, from the Yud at the end of Yehi to the Or, sometimes not. But when there's not, there's still the Cholam in the Or. That Nakuda, which is hidden, it's not written, it's only verbalized. And the Nakuda, which is hidden, is the Nakuda of higher emanation, which still connects to the word Or in this pasuk. Mati and that which is normally matir and normally not mati can come. It doesn't come. Depends. Noir babe orak nekuda kadma. It illuminates in it in this first nakuda the nafik minei, which comes out of it, which came out of the yud. V'ginka kula achi da b'da noir b'hai b'hai. So therefore, everything it's all connected and illuminates with this. I guess the higher yud occasionally, uvahai, and the lower light, which is the light which is actually in the cholam. Katsolik kulu salkin. When they come up, and then there's some uplifting of the ore. They all come up. It's Achton Bay, and they connect to it, to the Yud. V'yumati v'ignis b'asar the Ein Sof, and it itself comes and is hidden in the Ein Sof, but still connected to the ore. V'kul echad yitzabid, and that and it all becomes one. Nekuda the or here, and that nekuda of so it's kind of like normally we talk about oros makifin or oros pnimium. Sometimes you're zoichet to oros makifin, sometimes you're not zoichet them. Sometimes the makifin come pnimium. Sometimes that which envelops you is above you, can come inside you. Sometimes it remains inside you. Sometimes it goes back outside you. So evidently there's this process here with the yud and the or as well. And sometimes the connection is so high that it taps into the Ein Sof, goes back to the Avir. So all these things are very esoteric, and I'm not sure we can fully understand them. I know we can't fully understand them. But the idea for our Avodah, the way we used it, is that we're supposed to try to reach higher, to get higher lights, and connect and tap into what's higher than us, because there's a conduit. There's the Cholam, which is connected to the Yud, which is connected to the Av, which connects the Or at the bottom to the Avir on the top. The Bispashet v'hiru bei sheva asvand alpha beta, and there illuminates in them 7 letters of the alphabet. V'loak rishu, but they're not firm. V'lachim habu, and they're moist. So obviously we have to know what these 7 letters are. 7 letters of the alphabet. He wants the Sulam says Chagas Nehim Chesed Gvur Tiferes Netzach Hod Yisod Malchus. Okay, but these Kalim, which are the 7 letters, are not yet at this point at least. They were not made firm. Okay, I guess they're still like nothing is. It's still prior to anything being made permanent, so everything is infirm. But we'll have to come back to these 7 letters tomorrow. It's interesting. They would be Chagas Nahim. Okay, we'll take it out of faith from the Sulam because they have a different shot. But we'll see how we develop with them tomorrow.